president of the Human Resource Managers Association of Uganda. Today we've had a meeting. We meet in this consultative meeting. We've met a number of lawmakers, and the purpose of this consultative meeting was to pick views and perspectives. As you may be aware, last year, one of the honorable members of parliament, Honorable Margaret Rwabushaija, took leave of parliament to do consultations about the Human Resource Professionals Bill 2023.
So on the issue that we are talking about right now, it's about the Human Resource Professionals Bill. What are we talking about? We are saying that we want the human resource people, managers, to be professionals, and that they read books to which can give them a degree as a starting point. One can go on even and get a master's. We know those of PhDs. It's at those levels, then you can be able to appreciate or train others in a university. But we are not satisfied when someone like me, I'm a professional teacher, to say tomorrow that I am a human resource. Except if I don't know the meaning of a human resource, then I can think that every other person I'm talking to, even a children in a school, are human resource. But that's not the truth. The truth is about your qualification and how you relate with the workers in an organization or in a government where you are working. So we want the harmony, so that what I do, and we have books that we read, is the same that another person knows.
Dr. I hail from the human resource profession as well, among other professions which I have trained and by practice. I want to thank Honorable Margaret Rwabushaija for coming up with this bill, which proposes the Human Resource Bill, and which turned into an act and come up with the Human Resource Institute. This is very important because human resource is one of the core resources of an economy. And I want actually to appeal to government to really support this bill, the MPs, members of parliament to support this bill, and we are going to be actually, we are going to create a difference. Because we are talking about, when we talk about the balanced scorecard, we are saying now we must actually value our institutions. How do we handle dispute settlement in the workplaces? These are very core. Actually, even what is happening now in Parliament, I think these are some of the things that we need. We need to do organizational engineering, organizational organization, organizational behavior. All this should be cascaded into this law, incorporated, and then we can actually have a vibrant economy. Then we shall grow and ensure that we enhance service delivery, ensure that at least performance is so professional and the like. So this is a very important law, and I want to encourage all members of Parliament to support the mover of this bill, Honorable Margaret Rwabushaija, so that we have this law in place.
So if we are putting up a law, we come up with a law which is not segregative in nature and it is acceptable to each and everyone.
As we need everyone to come into the profession, we must also be strict if we are to professionalize. Otherwise, if we leave it open for eternity, then what would be the essence of professionalizing? I will give you an example of the legal profession. Remember, there used to be magistrates, grade 3, grade 4, grade, I don't know up to which grade, and they were given a period of time within which to go back to school and acquire the qualification to now become grade 1 chief magistrate. So people agree that we need to take a stand and we say, yes, you have been in this profession for 30 years, but you're an engineer. So within 5 years, please go back and clean your house. You've given you 5 years, acquire the standards.
You go to get people and a lawyer, and you have a diploma who can accept you. Then you get a human resource person because you have a diploma. Then you say, I am a professional human resource. And you listen to such a person. We are telling you, go and reach a degree and qualify yourself into that. This is just something additional on your qualification and in your practice. In terms of how you want to be, remain where you are. So for me, Chair, I wouldn't want us to over-dilute these talks, certificate, equivalent, what? No. Get the standard of everything. If the lawyers are degrees plus, say that. But now when you reach here and say, oh, because I'm a man, so I have a certificate. Okay, now I can see. That's how we're losing out in court. We wouldn't want to mix up these things. So my argument is, colleagues, you want to be a professional in this line. It is also a goal on you. Go and enlist yourself and study and attain yourself on this.
I think we should be looking forward, trying to help people to acquire the qualifications, as the Honorable has said.
Initially, the personnel officer was to be in charge of records. How many workers do I have? How many issues am I handling? But now you go to the extent of saying, these workers I have, how do they behave? How can I motivate them? How can I understand them? So that at the end of the day, when motivated, the output of the company is also big. That's where we are going now. But because we cannot eliminate those who again who call themselves human resource professionals, then the body of Association of Human Resource Managers to come and have an institute to make them more professional. It's like value addition. Yeah? So that wherever you go, you say, I'm a chartered accountant, I'm a chartered engineer, now you're a chartered human resource manager. There must be certain things that you have to fulfill. This is what you have done. And this is the bill that is coming. At the end of the day, we as the workers will benefit. The firm themselves, by the way, will get professional people to do work for them. Because the owner of the farm, at the end of the day, much is interested in profits. He's also interested in repetition, because we're in the world of competition.
We've come to the tail end of the consultations. Among others, this bill seeks to create a council that will be licensing HR practitioners to make sure that everybody who is involved in the business of human resource management is duly licensed to do this work, and they are governed by an ethical code of conduct that is acceptable to all the members of this fraternity. We believe that by Parliament passing this bill, we will create a dispensation where everybody who is involved in the human resource management profession is governed, and there will definitely be penalties for people who are non-compliant. But we are calling upon all the stakeholders to embrace this bill. It's not a bill for only HR professionals, it's a bill for all workers. That's why you see a number of workers MPs are really interested in this bill. Why? Because if you have a professional human resource manager in office, you are sure that employees, first of all, will get justice. You are sure that the right things will be done by the right people at the right time in the right place.
We all are looking ahead for something better, because we as parliamentarians, one of our responsibilities is to come up, we are legislators. So there's a lot that is expected out of us. But I know that I have a team that will represent others when we are in Parliament.